Hearth is lit and it's time to forge you yet another stream. And today we continue our adventures in Oxygen Not Included once again after a little respite. But I am excited to get the camera rolling again because we get to play a little bit more and we get to improve our little ant farm as well. I have to remember everything per usual though. I think it's... no, okay. There we go. Okay. It's, there's a lot of breaks between streams, and I said I wasn't going to mention it, but, it's just kind of what life is, as everyone knows. I have to kind of get back in that swing of things with streaming every time we start up nowadays, but thank you for your patience, and thank you for understanding that we really can't get too long streams in either. We can probably get about 30 minutes, 40 minutes in here, especially today. But on that note, I don't know why I'm rambling on with that. So we'll jump right into Oxygen Not Included as I keep my ramblings going. So there's been a couple things in the background I've been working on. I've been trying to get this whole notification system fixed up here. It seems with player me, this problem comes up every now and then. Some games like Oxygen Not Included trigger it more than others. But we'll have to roll with it. I'll just have to keep a nice eye over here. And over here, and over here, and over here, and over here, and just keep things a little bit like a lizard with eyes going everywhere, but that's fine. That's kind of what happens when you have 3 monitors and everything's split across it. But besides that, let's see where we actually left off with this game. We had made astounding progress. It's kind of... there's a lot of water in here. Oh, it's right, because we're draining this little pool up here. Because we hope to one day make this our power plant right here. We'll put this down a little slower just so I can get my bearings and let these guys work here. Food. Somebody needs some... where's all my oxygen? Where's all my oxygen? Oh, right. At the end of the last time we streamed, we had run out of oxygen almost because Ryko here deleted the wrong wire here and it went to our only oxygen source, and now it needs to spread throughout the entire base. Unfortunately, this one thing is the thing that's giving us oxygen, though we did uncover a little bit of oxalite, it seems, so that's going to help us out getting things going again. That'll get going soon. I mean, we're getting some oxygen permeating throughout the base, but this kind of just shows that once we're at that, we're getting to that point where we need to be cautious about our oxygen now too. We usually don't have to think about it so early game. Once you plop one of these down, you have oxalate everywhere, but now we're gonna have to start worrying about that. I'm pausing because we have some idle hands at work as well. I need to find something for these guys to do. That's astounding, actually. Well, one thing we did last time is we had decided that we were going to get the pump to go over to this way and give us more water if we need it. I think we got the plumbing ready to test out, but we have no power for this pump. Which I suppose is our next issue for this little area. Is that we need a good pump going here. Alright, coffee done. Let's go. Power is what we need. And right now, we really need to siphon out this area because that's where I decided a lot of our power generation is going to go. Mainly because we have this very nice natural gas generator sitting right there perfectly. One thing I do think, though, is that I haven't researched anything with natural gas. Power's up here. When it comes... okay, this is going to be a thing, isn't it? The wheel does seem to actually reverse depending on which direction you're going in. I don't know if it's a bug or if I'm just going too quickly for this game, but we're probably going to be focusing on power today, then. We did do a little bit of a touch on smart batteries and really realized that advanced research is killer right now. What I might do for a while, instead of using the natural gas generators, is I'll probably use the coal generators just for the time being, and have to work up to here. But I have to work up to smart batteries quickly too, because that will save a lot of power in the long run. For the time being, though, I suppose I can put some manual power over here. I can find it here. So we'll put a tad of manual power here, just for this. Wherever my wire is. I mean, obviously it's in the same area, but okay, can we... Thank you. I have no idea what's wrong with the scroll wheel right now, but nobody wants to deal with that. Gene is idle for some reason. I don't even know what your jobs are. I haven't taken anybody off any jobs, so they'll do anything. But I suppose oxygen's the biggest thing right now. We don't really have a lot of flow going on here, especially. It flows down okay, but up is kind of an issue. This is all carbon dioxide. There's not a lot of ventilation going here. So we're going to have to deal with that accordingly. First things first. Airflow tile right there. Perhaps I'll put one over here and here as well, so they flow through a little easier. And then it should come down here, no problem. Going up here is going to be a challenge because it's all of our plants, unfortunately. They just... then it's not going to flow up there easily. Somebody's starving for some reason. Well, go get some food, silly. Come on. It's not like we don't have any. I don't know why he did that to himself. He sat in there on purpose just to get that going there. And I suppose we could start off with a new duplicant, even though... what we have? We had to start a C block going here. So yeah, we could start with a new duplicant, perhaps. Not exactly what I'm looking for. What we got? We've got two options instead of a care package for oxygen seed fern. What is that? Seed of an oxygen fern. That's interesting. I wonder how much oxygen that makes. I almost want to get that, but we don't have a cook, I believe. And I don't think we do have a doctor. We don't have a cook. Twinkle Toes Athletics, but he can't build. I'd take Travaldo just for the cooking alone. Skills. Skills for... wow, everybody can get some new skills. Travaldo, you are our cook, if I can find it. Grilling. Perfect. Bubbles can actually improve as well. Bubbles is got nothing? Do you have no skill assigned? Oh, yeah, no, that's interesting. Bubbles is a jack of all trades. Okay, what do we need is the question, I guess, then. This guy's grilling. Bubbles has no hat. I'll think about that one then as we look through here. Stinky can keep going into tidying. He should have improved strength as well in plumbing. So he could do plumbing. Nisbet. What is Nisbet guy? Nisbet's a researcher. We could go a little further into research for field researcher. We got Gene here. Digger. Please, we definitely need lots of digging. We have somebody with a super heart already. I guess these hats would help us actually kind of just at a glance tell what people are doing right now. Frankie, he could go more into the art side of things. He's got plenty of morale available. Perhaps he could. I just don't really want it to screw with things if I do that. So I'll leave that on Frankie for a little bit without unassigned. Meep is supposed to be doing improved carrying for supplying. I'm not going to go too deep into you right now. I think I'm not going to go into stage 3 yet with any of these people. If they're at stage 2, I'll keep them there. Ooh, but you could do critter ranching. We'll get you on critter ranching as well. But keep you on crop tending. Ellie could go all the way to improve construction, but we'll keep her there. So that tells us that we don't have a doctor, actually. I just realized we don't have a doctor. Duplicants who have mastered this job is Turner. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, we do have a doctor. Turner's a doctor. Okay, so you can go towards wherever we need, I guess. Probably could use somebody else with farming. Even though you're good at digging and art and improve strength. Maybe that was a mistake. We could change that later though. Alright, so that's going. We got this going. Somebody's already popped that on there, so we'll try and get some water over there. Apparently we're missing a piece of ladder right there. We were looking at airflow as well. And the heck are we doing here? Oh, she's up. Hello. Wanna bring the mush in? No? Hmm? Yeah. For those of you who've not met my daughter, this is my daughter right here, my lovely fiance as well, who does not feel like going on camera right now. Say hello, Mushy. Hello. Hello. You all sleepy? She just wake up? Yeah. Okay. You hungry yet or nah? No idea. Okay. I'm not gonna bother her anymore. Here you go. I got a few minutes left on this still. Okay. Okay. Alright, now that we got our daily dose of cuteness, or at least a little burst of it, what do we need to do on this? We just flicked on the lever for liquid to go through here. We can speed things up a little bit more now. Food needs to keep going. We have 2 farmers now, but there's a lot of idle people for some reason. Like, almost everybody's idle. That's not good. We need... I don't know why we're idle. If we... Tofu. Nos beans. Interesting. We shouldn't be idle. We should have somebody... Apparently, we don't have any meal lice either, or water. We need to actually really deal with this quickly. What is the best way? There's plenty of oxygen through this sector. There's not a lot in this area. I might have to put an emergency oxygen generator up here, if I could find one. We'll keep them going for the time being. I will slow it down because we're just wasting time otherwise. I suppose the best place would be way over here, because then it gets this area too. But now I gotta wire all the way over there, which is kind of gross, but I could probably reuse this wire at some point. Water seems to be flowing very well over here. I gotta keep an eye on that so that it doesn't go crazy. I kind of want it to get to about like this level here, and then we'll stop it, because I don't want to overfill this area. Then that's an issue. There's nothing regulating this, no automation and whatnot. Yeah, okay, so they're all on that. They just need a really good job at this point, but we need this water out. I'm pumping it as fast as it can go, too. That's got no power. Well, I mean, I could get them queuing up some digging things like in the meantime, I suppose. So they can start working on stuff. I mean, I don't want them to go too far into this water yet. Just because that would kind of be a hazard. Because I need at least 2 wide, I've noticed, or the stuff will eventually just cave in on itself. There's plenty of stuff up here to dig, too, if they really wanted to. Here, we'll have these guys start digging out this area while they're bored, then. Oh, shit. Okay, I gotta go. Hold on, guys. 1 second. I'm sorry about that. We live on a second floor apartment with 2 floors on it. So we get the second and the third floor. I'm on the third right now. My fiance and my daughter were up here getting some clothes for my daughter to wear. As they were walking down the stairs, my fiance unfortunately slipped, and she probably wrenched her back pretty good, I'm guessing. Scared my daughter crazy as well, so I had to make sure both of them were okay. They both seem alright. Daughter was shaken up. Fiance, I gotta have to check her back later. She might have pulled something, but sorry about that, guys. I didn't even have time to switch to a intermission scene, but it looks like we gave our duplicants enough things to work on in the meantime. Man, that was kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of our worst fears with this place, is that we're starting to run out of space since we had my daughter. And it's just kind of... It's gotten to that point where it's like we've kind of outgrown this place. We don't have enough space. We're literally tripping over things and falling downstairs. And it's not like it's our landlord's fault or anything. It's our own. We're just kind of don't have enough room anymore. So, in the future, we will be moving out at some point. So, excuse me while I catch my breath for a second here. Let's see what these guys are up to in the meantime then. Oxygen. It's going well. That water is going decent as well. I could almost reroute that water that we're siphoning out there into the other tank too. But I kind of wanted to get in this practice of having a main tank here. I gotta figure out what we want to do with all this polluted water too that's coming all around the place too. It's polluting the oxygen bad. I kind of screwed myself in this area by putting this door where I did, because now a lot of I don't really have access to this area anymore. So I'm gonna lock this door so that nobody can go through it. And this is kind of like a jury rig fix, that I'm gonna have a secondary area here. We're gonna have the water flowing tiles just like this, these mesh tiles over here. And I need a bit of plumbing here. Right there, I suppose, would be okay. And this will be just for emptying out the polluted water that we've been accumulating down here, unfortunately. When it comes to sanitation, I don't even know if I actually have anything researched for that, and that's kind of alarming. I think it's down here, in fact. I don't think that the filter. Where's the filter? It's down here. It is unfortunately in a little bit more of an advanced research tier that I kind of need pretty quickly. There's a lot of things I actually need pretty quickly concerning research. It's just getting that freaking water is tough. You know what I might do to help things out with this? I might decide to put a bit of manual plumbing here, because they can reach down to, I think, this far. I don't think I can put it right over this. So here's what I'm going to do. The duplicates now have access to this water as well, if we need it. Some water is pumping into here, and we've got some water here. I need to really queue up some advanced research and get things rolling. Right now, probably the most important thing is going to be getting power underway. Well, actually, no, we do have a foundation for power, so let me scratch that. This is just kind of improving power at this point. We have foundations for it. I really want to get into almost everything that's here, but right now we are going to need something to deal with contamination as well, because we have not dealt with that. So research is queued. They've got some things to do. We are still trying to pump some oxygen into this area, but there's not really much airflow whatsoever here. So let me try and improve the airflow of this area somewhat. Let's see. This whole wall can basically be airflow. There's no reason it can't be. But that oxygen really needs to get in there before things start messing up. We'll put a higher priority on this one. we'll put a bit of a priority on this one too, just so they can access that water, because then they'll get rid of it twice as quick. As we have access here, and we have access there, and we have extra water down here as we need it, they could start on their research and we should be good to go. Food is still an issue though, because we need that oxygen pumping mighty quickly, but nobody wants to do it for some reason. I don't know what they're doing instead. And nobody wants to fix that build up, huh? I know that we could get some decor going as well. I'm pretty sure that we've got some. I have no idea what that noise is right now. I mean, maybe it's somebody sleeping over there. Okay. Regardless, I need to figure out where the heck... I think it's in furniture. Oh, yeah, we've got a lot of furniture. Let's figure out what I want to do with this then. We've got sculpting blocks and whatnot. One thing I kind of wanted to do in this area, especially for here, was to put some sculpting blocks at the front of each of these. And one thing I wanted to do too is find somebody who can actually do the art skill. If I can find it. Farming, art, storage, supply, attacking, life. Where is it? Wait, why don't I see art? Farming, ranching, building, digging, supplying, storing, attacking. Oh, decorating. Here we go. So set everybody to very low, except you can go very high. Right there. So nobody's really going to do it. Except our artiste, which is okay. That gives him things to do. Oh, excuse me. So we'll start popping some decorations around, but somebody is suffocating. It never ends, does it? Why are you... Oh, can you not get down from there? Oh, no. Yeah, Lindsay's suffocating. Can somebody please, Alright, oh, apparently she can actually get down there. Okay, cool. She was just holding her breath for far, far too long. Okay, good on that. Back to what we were doing. Oxygen is starting to actually flow up here now a little bit more. Need to invest here as well on these airflow tiles. Probably need some more in here too while we're at it. And we'll do it like that. So be plenty there. Don't really have much airflow going here, to be honest. It's almost all carbon dioxide, in fact, down here. I mean, that's a problem because we're trying to keep that area kind of a quarantine. So we don't want too much airflow there. Okay, food is still kind of an issue. We're using way too much manual power up, most likely. So what I might do is I might shut this off for the time being. I don't know. I mean, we've got a lot of water flowing in here still. It's kind of like doubling our manual power, though, if we do that. We'll put a pin in that one. I see our food dropping ever so slightly, though, so we got to be careful of that. Oh, are you serious? Apparently, I put this airflow tile in the wrong spot a long time ago. Oh, forget it. It's okay. So we'll do... Where the heck is the furniture again? Yeah, furniture again. We'll deal with that another time. I don't have paintings? Is that, like, further into the decor tree? Maybe it is. Yeah, fine art. Large sculpture. Oh, look at that. Moment top? Build top secretion of a grand monument to be customized. Huh. Oh, there's a couple of those. It's interesting. Okay, so there is no, there's no paintings right now. Noted. But we do have some typical things like crown molding here. And like that. There's a lot of decor in there, to be fair, and so in here. Kind of drab in some places, though. Hanging pots, decor. Probably... Oh, yeah, you do need to plant the seed, I thought. Crown molding. Where should we put the crown molding then? I could put... We've got some decor going in here. That's not too bad. I might put a little bit in here, but this is kind of more of an industrial area anyway. I mean, I suppose it's not bad. I could put some in here as well for where the decor is kind of drab. Screw it. We'll put some in here as well. Oh, wait, but then the crown molding is going to actually mess up that. Nope. Nope. I don't know if it actually blocks airflow. So I can't do that. I will put a little bit of the crown molding in the middle, though, I suppose. I don't know too much about this decoration block. That's the thing. I don't want it to interfere with anything too bad. Yeah, because it definitely does interfere with whatever's here. I never really defined this room too well either, come to think of it. Like that. So that'll get some decor up pretty good. We can put it in little spots like this as well, just to put like an accent of decor. Yeah, because even this is a little bit better now. I mean... like so, we'll probably improve things a good deal in this area as well. Okay, so that's good. Food is actually starting to grow now that we've got some oxygen flowing rampantly throughout the base, which is very good. Some areas more than others kind of need a little bit more, but this will be a good resource check-in as well. So we got 22k food. Need to work on that. We have 40 tons of algae still. We haven't really done anything with mush bars. Which, I mean, I could make a couple more mush bars. Like, say, 10. Just to get that going. Looking at water, things are going decent. There's not a lot of oxygen up here, as to be expected. It's kind of just a carbon dioxide pit at this point. And I'm trying so hard to stay away from all that slime lung and stuff there. This is supposed to just be kind of a hallway into the next slime area is the thing too. So I might just define that hallway. This could be just multi-use. And the same thing here. It's just supposed to be a straight shot all the way across. So we could even start just kind of tidying up the area. Even though we do have some wild plants there too. Just taking a look around here. Do we have anything that looks interesting? We still have tons of water here, and there's lots of water here that we need to deal with. That's still pretty warm, though. So that's something that would kind of need to get cooled down. This is supposed to be a cool steam vent, but that's still kind of hot for them. If there happened to be a cold biome, like right up here, which I don't know. I mean, it doesn't feel like it just from what I can see there. We're not going to be able to cool that down passively. Very easily, anyway. Okay, so that's going good. That's going good. I don't want to dig out too much of this. We've got plenty of tasks scheduled for these guys. We can actually speed things up, too, because I've been going on a slower speed for a while now. I never really defined too much of the food. And how is our research going? Basic is almost done, so this is when all the water really gets used up. And I gotta be careful on that. That reminds me, actually, I don't know if I actually got the algae distillers yet. I feel like, God, I need to really zoom out here because I just can't see anything. Oh, where are you? They move around the tree all the freaking time. Oh, they're way into here. Oh, man. I suppose water's not too big of a thing, and until we start going into these slimy areas, we're not going to need it like that. Storage would be really good to have, because I have, like, no storage whatsoever here. So perhaps these long hallways just become little storage sections then. We can define the room like this, and I can bring it all the way over to, like, here. I do want enough space to kind of think about an airlock here. A small one, at least. I might put just a tiny bit more space on that to make it 4. Because then I could put a sink or wash basin there so they get clean coming through. I'm not going to define too much more than that right now. But we'll put in lots of storage bins at that rate. This whole room's just going to be storage. And we can kind of do something similar over here. It doesn't have to be mirrored. 1, 2, 3, 4. We just kind of drop these items on the floor and let them rot. And I know that's not really great practice when it comes to decor, especially. Alright, there we go. That's a lot of storage units. We could probably take out some of these units as well eventually. Some reason this has not been a priority for them to make. Because I need that done quickly. I do have an animal in there that's going to drown, unfortunately. Oh god, the food is not doing well at all. We get some going. We got a lot of seeds. I might have to burst through here and start to make a new area soon. I gotta be careful of that chlorine, though. So I could really use that water, too. But I don't want to keep powering things. Okay, so that's almost full. That's about where I wanted it to go, to be honest. And there's no power there, so somebody turn it off while you're over there. That way, yeah, all the water's drained out of there. I don't want too much going into that anymore. That way we'll just siphon up the rest of the water this way and manually. Research. Still haven't progressed into advanced yet. I don't know why, but we haven't. This polluted oxygen is just getting bad. Like, you know, I think there might be a priority on that. That's why. Put a priority of 6, just a little higher, so that somebody can do that. That's okay. We got a lot of coal, so we'll be ready for when we're good to go with power generation. But unfortunately, I think that's where I'm going to have to end things for today. We do have a couple of things to take care of. This polluted oxygen's a big one. And then we're going to need to get the advanced research going for that. We'll need to start getting rid of some of this polluted water that's just making polluted oxygen everywhere. And hopefully, I think at the same time, we get the carbon skimmers. So it wouldn't be a bad thing to utilize those as well to help that. So there'll be 2 things for getting rid of it. We'll take out what's in the air, and then we'll put the carbon skimmers down below, rather than relying on these things to get rid of our carbon dioxide, which they've done a pretty darn good job, I'm not gonna lie. But just how much water they take, how much polluted oxygen they make, and how much maintenance they are, it's just not worth it. So we'll have to do that. We'll have to get on our power grid, but unfortunately, that is all the time I have for today, and we will see who we can send you on over to. So, the question, as per usual, is who and what are they streaming? So, we're going to have to take a quick look through the following, see who we've got going on right now, if anybody. If not, perhaps we'll send you on over to somebody in the Oxygen Not Included community. Not looking like too many people are on right now. I think we're going to take a dive into the actual game then. Let's see, who can we send you on over to? Let's send you on over to... Let's say somebody with some good cycles, perhaps. I can't really see. Let's send you on over to Rob's Fish Tank, who's doing some Oxygen Not Included with mods, though. He's already into the 800 plus cycles, well beyond where we are at. So we're going to send you on over to him. But that is unfortunately all the time I've got time for today, and I will see you guys next time. See you later.